So Riverdale is a show that isn't afraid to showcase their strong female characters, which sets it apart from other TV shows of its genre. Can you talk a little bit about how each of your characters contribute to the female empowerment of the show?
Yeah, I mean, I think specifically with Josie, people can be a little resistant to the idea of a young woman who knows what she wants and knows what she won't stand for and goes out there and gets it. And a lot of people felt like, oh, Josie's so mean to Archie, she's a bitch, or and then like anytime a young girl or a woman asserts herself and says, yeah, no, I don't have time for that, thanks though, automatically she's labeled as a bitch. But you find out, bossy, bitchy, things like that. And I like the fact that Josie doesn't allow those types of things to faze her. And it's not just, a self-consuming idea that she has for herself. She also feels that way about her pussycats.
Yeah.
And her new friendship with Veronica. So, yes. I just realized, I don't have anything else to say.
Awesome.
Yes, I've said it. I've answered the question.
I mean, what I find inspiring or empowering about Veronica is the fact that when that whole cyberbullying thing happened with Chuck posting that picture, it was very disgusting. And she was humiliated, but instead of letting herself be the victim, she kind of took matters into her own hands and went after him. And I think you have to do that. You can't, you have to use your voice. And I'm going to bring up Big Little Lies right now just because there's a scene in Big Little Lies where she's like, her daughter's getting bullied and bitten at school, and she's like, you have to speak up, you have to use your voice, otherwise change is never going to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know the scene that you're talking about, and I was blown away by it.
Yes. And she's like a little girl, she's like 4 years old, but like this is the message we need to be sending.
Yeah. Thank you.
How important is representation to you guys? I mean, obviously this cast is very diverse.
Yeah.
So, was that something that really wanted you to be part of this project? And then, how important is that
Honestly,
in television today?
Diversity wasn't something that was like on the page. It was just something that in the making and the creating and the casting of this process became a thing, and which made me very proud to be a part of it. And also contributed to that as well. Two minorities sitting right here.
Yeah. And what was nice is when I was testing for the show, there were 2 other Josies that were there with me the first day. And all 3 of us, we were all women of color. We looked completely different, had different hair, different body types, but we all were a specific type of ethnicity. And I liked that because they weren't trying to say, oh, we want Josie to be black. It just happened that the 3 girls that made it to, the last stage looked the way that they looked. And I think what I also really love about the show is that we're not diverse for diversity's sake. We're not commenting on.
It's not that we're trying to be diverse; we're trying to be progressive.
Yeah.
And with that progression, we're also very nostalgic, and it's like this beautiful merging of the two.
Yeah.
Given the musical elements of the show, has there been any talks with the producers about maybe doing a full-on musical? Since we just saw another conversation.
Josie McCoy, the musical.
No, there haven't been any talks of doing a musical that I know of, anyway. But I mean, singing on the show is great. I hope that we are able to have more situations like that, specifically with Josie and Veronica. And yes.
I've answered your question.
Will they be more before the finale?
Yes. There is another
in the finale.
Yeah, in the finale, there's a scene where we're singing together.
Talking about the finale, what went through your mind when you read the script for the finale?
It was intense.
So everyone's saying.
So intense. I was just like,
at the table together, reading it for the first time. Roberto loves to keep things from us.
He does.
We'll ask him questions and be like, calm down, relax.
Oh God, it's so great, to the point where I almost was trying to find a way to come out to set for this. There's a really epic scene that happens in the season finale, and when we read it, I was like, oh, I want to be there for that. And it was, which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it was intense. It's just, it's gonna be so good.
It was almost like when I found out we could kill Jason, I was like going through it and being like, no, it can't be. And I was waiting to, as I was flipping the pages, I was like, there's gonna be another twist. And then it was like, no, that's it. That's the one.
All right, thanks, guys.